Tinubu moves to stop Chicago Varsity. Kano Emir Sanusi hits APC hard. Welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for this coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. President Bola Tinubu has asked the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Illinois in Chicago to permit Chicago State University to release only a certificate to the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, but block the school from revealing any other information about the person who owns the certificate, especially the agenda and any records of where they went to school, among others. On August 2nd, 2023, Atiku filed a suit at the U.S. court demanding that the Chicago State University release all of Tinubu's academic records over irregularities in the certificate he submitted to the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). This move was prompted by Atiku's belief that these documents would help clarify what he said are inconsistencies in Tinubu's background. The former vice president argued that, among other things, the second Chicago State University diploma dated June 27, 1979, that bears the name Bola Ahmed Tinubu has since emerged, but also presents with a different font, punctuation, seal, and signatures than that of the June 22nd, 1979 diploma, among others alleged discrepancies. Atiku told the U.S. court that he wanted to authenticate those documents, whether a Chicago State University diploma in the name of Bola Tinubu, dated June 22nd, 1979, that was submitted to the INEC before the presidential election in February 2022 is genuine or was forged. Meanwhile, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has asked a federal judge in the United States to direct Chicago State University to give only its university certificate to the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. Tinubu, through his lawyers on Monday, asked Judge Nelson Maldonado to block all other details, especially the gender and admission records, among others, of the person who owns the certificate from being disclosed. Niger News understand that the identity of whom was admitted into the Chicago State University in the 1970s has been controversial after the Chicago State University transcripts emerged that indicated the school admitted a female Bola Tinubu from Southwest College, Chicago in 1977. Record that Tinubu, through his lawyers, had asked Ms. Maldonado to delay the order of Judge Jeffrey Glibat, a magistrate that ordered the university to release its academic records to Atiku. Tinubu asked the judge to save him from suffering severe and irreparable damage by placing an emergency hold on a recent order for his university records to be released. According to the president, the damage he would suffer would be impossible to mitigate if the order directing the release of his academic records to Atiku is not delayed for possible vacation. There is harm in a line discovering of issues and documents outside the diploma, Tinubu's lawyer said in their full briefing to the court seeking a review of Judge Jeffrey Glibat's order by Ms. Maldonado, a district judge. In another news headline, the former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Muhammadu Sanusi, has said the All Progressive Congress-led government has set Nigeria 40 years backward economically. In a trailer for an interview, the former Emir of Kano had with Rufai Hussaini of Arise TV. He said based on Nigerians' gross domestic product (GDP) per capita, an economic metric that breaks down a country's economic output per person on a purchasing power, the PPP base between 1980 and 1923, the economic gains the country made was wiped out between 2014 and 2019. Let me give you an idea. When we look at the numbers, we see how bad things are. If you look at the World Bank development indicators in 1980 on a PPP base, our per capita GDP was, I believe, $2,180 in 2014. It had risen to $3,099 or 50%, $2,099, a 50% rise. In 2019, our GDP per capita on a PDP base was down to $2,229. At this $2,229, at this rate, by 2023, on a per capita base, we would be back to where we were in 1980. We have been set back 40 years back. Look at the fall between 2014 and 2019. All the gains made in 35 years between 1980 and 2014 were wiped out, he said. So guys, una dey see am so. The leaders of these times have no shame. Simple certificates became a national issue. Where are the learned fellows? Where are the senior advocates? Where are the judges? Where are the justices of Supreme Court? They all have no shame. They have all collected bribes, stuck their hands in blood. All the people here you mentioned inside his pocket too. Like you said, they don't have shame, and that is very shameful. This means Tinubu is not trustworthy. How will there be sanity in government? The University of Chicago should let the world know of its credibility and independence in awarding degree to students. Okay guys, these are some reactions from Nigerians. What's your take? Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.